Hi folks, today exploring a little gem which is Mountsandel Wood, which is literally just on the, well, it's just beside our house, and there's over 9,000 years of history here, from Mesolithic Man, Mountsandel Fort. 9,000 years, man, of history. So come, let's have to take a wee look. Oh, we're also going to get a brew as well. So this is Mountsandel Fort, and it's ancient. This is what dates back to about 9,000 years ago, so Mesolithic Man. This is before Stonehenge was built, before there was farming in Northern Ireland or Ireland, on the island of Ireland. So this is an ancient site. And this is one of the things that I love about being outside here, is that we come back and we explore the paths, the footsteps of people before us. You can imagine what this would have been like, sort of, 9,000 years ago, that we wouldn't have had the buildings, the expansive buildings we have at the moment. We'd just have forest. We'd have had bears, wolves, lynx, loads of creatures are now extinct. The river Bann, down to my right hand side here, would have been teeming with fish. And it's so different now. And this is what I just find to be fascinating, is we just have such an expanse of history under our footsteps. And that's why getting out and exploring is so cool. I believe in the field behind me was where the archaeological dig took place. And they discovered like loads of flint, some items of occupancy, like cups and plates and all that kind of stuff. So there has been obviously traces of Mesolithic Man here. But more interestingly, I was chatting with Catherine, she's obviously my other half, my better half, as we would say, or some would say, Catherine would say anyway, that when Catherine's, I think it was her dad, it's either a dad or a grandfather, when he was young and walking along the base of the river here, down in the mudflats, and he came across a tiny little kind of egg cup, kind of that sort of height, wooden, or it looked like an egg cup, they don't actually know, and that had intricate carvings around the outside, like a very simplistic pattern, like a geodesic type pattern. It was in the house for a number of years, and eventually it took to the University of Ulster, and they carbon dated it, and it was from the time of occupancy here. So, you know, can you imagine someone being out playing or whatever they've been doing and they'd lost it in the mud, and 1,000 years later gets picked up, taken home. It's cool. It's in a museum now. I'm not sure which museum, but I know it's definitely in a museum. But man, just so cool, so cool. What I will try and do is I'll try and find some artist's depiction of what this site would have looked like back in the day. So I'll actually put that on here to give you guys a visual representation of what this site would look like. I love it. I do love it.
Good boy.
Loads of chats today. Loads of people out with their dogs. Nice to have a wee chat with people. Nice to chat to strangers. Because you never know with people, you don't know what people are going through. Sometimes, just to stop and chat with people. It's what they need. Sometimes, it's what you need. I'm just off to find somewhere close to the river, just to get brew on the go. But this has been awesome today. Awesome. Love the snow. Well, what little snow we have. It was -5 this morning, so I think it's around freezing now. It's just great. It's just great being out, chatting to people, meeting dogs, just seeing nature. It's just good for you. I'm still going to be doing videos on wild camping and also longer hikes and bushcraft. So still going to be doing those things. But I do feel that getting out every week or so and just doing a walk, talk, brew video just to some of my favourite locations, just share it with you guys with the channel. So, like an idiot, I forgot to bring a fire steel with me. But luckily, I met a couple of guys down there. A guy from Causeway Adventures who was doing a bit of bushcrafty type stuff for a group of guys. So I just borrowed his fire steel to light my gas. Otherwise, it'd been no brew. Or it would have been a cold brew, which wouldn't have been great. For anyone who's followed the channel for a while will recognise this little red spoon. It's been out a few camping adventures with me. There is something quite magical about just sitting out here, just listening to nature, just watching nature just happen in front of you. I'm just going to leave it here. Nothing else to add. Just take care of yourself and see you in the next video.